What's up, you guys? It's Ash Linsky, and that's right, time for some more of this. We've got 2 dates, and then I'm going to choose my dad that I'm going to go through and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I fail miserably, which is probably what's going to happen. But we have Brian and Robert. I'm going to go with Robert first, purely because Tyler and I were playing some games the other night. We were talking about this game, and he said he liked the character Robert, and I said, well, he seemed a little questionable at first, but so I'm gonna give him a try on the date. We'll see how it goes. I'm doing this for you, Tyler, because you said he's one of your dads. All right, so we'll do Robert first. And if you remember correctly, way back in like episode 2 or whatever, because I've been playing this for a little while, we said no to him, so I'm wondering if that's gonna have an effect on us messaging him. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh. And I got my dad hat on because my hair's a mess, but I don't have it frontwards. So I'm being a youth today. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. True that. True that. Pay your bills early. Dad tips are so good tips. Okay. I don't remember any of the voices I gave for any of the characters pretty much either, so we're good on the voices game. Except for Craig. I know Craig's voice. His is pretty legit. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I typed out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. Is Robert the type that just leaves your message on read for like 3 weeks and then responds? That'd be funny. I anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs or watch cat videos on the internet, yeah! I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch, maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to the dad book and see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Do I just not go on a date with him? Is this how the whole day goes? I'll laugh. History, food, or game show? Oh, we gotta go Food Network. Food Network's my shit. I could watch that for hours. And when you watch it for like 12 hours and then they go to the advertising, the next morning they literally play the same like 3 shows that they played the day before. Fun fact. Ooh, Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach gurgles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Linsky to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard jar. I don't want to know what mustard jar means. Eggs in the microwave sounds weird, but I've heard of people doing that and it being delicious, so I'm gonna make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. Oh, don't do it. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? Reassemble my sandwich, peeling the pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something! We were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Man, I love Space Jam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. Come on and slam if you wanna jam. I need to buy that movie on DVD already. Goodness gracious. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and slinking a fadeaway. And I forget the rest of the words to this song. I really do forget the rest of the words to that song. No, behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. Chop's gonna see this and actually do that. They're running out of ideas. I saw the last season.
What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glaze with cream fraiches, of course.
This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. You up? He would fucking message me at night. What does that mean? Oh, WYD means what are you doing? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm watching television with my daughter. Just working on my motorcycle and getting some sick guns out and polishing them, bruh. Wrong dad. Wrong dad. Craig must be my dad. I'm just chilling. Type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. Just chillin'. It'll make you look cooler. A couple moments pass by. Another message pops up.
Yeah.
Wanna grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. At nighttime. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kinda late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living. With ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Oh, fine. I type back a message to Robert, asking for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. Oh, we're back here. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy.
Hey.
Who invited the demon witch?
Ahoy there, Skipper.
Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we'd need a drinking buddy. Aw man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird married lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Beer, something tropical, whiskey straight up. Where's the water option? I'll take one tall water, please. Let's be a man. Whiskey's actually pretty good, so I'm gonna go with whiskey. A dad after my own heart, huh? Whoa, he likes it! Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes in between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed?
Hey.
I wish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart. Ugh. She doesn't like that. Yeah, I figured. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Ash. Try harder. Ouch, am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. Are you saying something, Robert? Are you trying to tell me something about her? Is she a vampire? We walk into Irish I Were Drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Does it look like the Winchester from Shaun of the Dead? I like the tricatchers, though, right here. That's nice. I love that symbol. Next round. What are you having? Whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Beer might be good. Do they make fruity Irish cocktails? Oh my god, they do not make fruity Irish cocktails. Irish drinks have just pure liquor in it. Whiskey. Yeah, he likes that. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey, and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey! Ash, be a dear and get us another round, will ya?
Hey.
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. Aw, he has a nice smile. Aww. Take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So, Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act, so I just go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad, and blah, blah, blah. I can't see your roots. Your roots look fine. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
Hey.
She called the cops and told them that time had stopped.
Come on.
Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, the devil's lettuce.
Hey.
I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? What? No. I am a law-abiding citizen. You with the feds. I feel like she's joking to get aroused and then to make fun of me. I'm gonna go with this one. I worked hard for what I have, and no 2-bit corner boy is gonna drop the dime on me. So you take what you're pushing somewhere else, and I'll keep running my business the way I want it. What? Remember, you come at the king, you best not miss. Jesus, kid, dial it back. Robert giggles helplessly. Oh, he liked it! I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine.
Hey.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. And she's drinking vampire blood. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted to get some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Isn't Joseph wondering where you are? Lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh? Could you get the next round? I don't care to ask about Joseph. Joseph was not my cup of tea. I don't need to know more about him. I don't want to know what's going on with their marriage. Eligible bachelors, that might get her attention. But if I ask her to get the drinks, that might be better. And then Robert might like that, because I'm like, yeah, drink! Do it. You trying to ditch me, pal? No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Ash wants some alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey.
Hey.
Now, if you fellows will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. She is a vampire! Go with God. Nice seeing you.
Come on.
Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a young-looking guy at the bar. Yeah, she's definitely a vampire. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married. She definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making Google eyes at that young guy from before. He looks like he's being held at hostage.
Hey.
Oh, that's just the thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry, I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? You know it. There's so much wild in me. I have a child I need to care for! That one. I get so wild, I've got a whole safari in here. It's just really wild all the time. Uh-huh. You didn't like that. Damn. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool. And he probably hates small talk. So how are things?
Hey.
I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of silence, or they're afraid what the other person's going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright.
Hey.
Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh, maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? You would talk about nothing and then you would talk about killing people? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drains from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had, gone. No. Great, me either. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. Just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey, inside voices.
Hey.
Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother Mary's gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him, while he insists that it's not his birthday. She is a hussy. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. Hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet, like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. We follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we venture to arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. Wait here. I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I'll take a sip. White Zinfandel? Dude, you do not strike me as a white Zinfandel. What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and stop. I sip my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's throw rocks at shit. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. Is this his version of a date? Because it's terrible so far. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I don't know what has to be done. You got a problem with authority. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Peppy. I'm gonna go with this one because that's what Amanda would say.
I got a problem with authority!
I hurl the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. He ain't gonna try and get weird with me in the alley, is he? After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just a place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets till we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pizza Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach grumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh, wait. Ash, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? No! I'm not! Ew, no. That's fine. You don't gotta like me. I don't like pineapple on my pizza. It gets weird and squishy. Like mushrooms on a pizza. But I do like mushrooms on pizza. I don't know. I just don't... The pineapple's weird. I don't like fruit and things that are good for me. Robert grabs me by the collar. Is he gonna punch me in the face? I respect your opinion. And I will fight with my life for your right to say it. But where's your sense of adventure? Where's your sense of taste? Why won't you love yourself?
How dare you?
He's very mad. The juiciness of the pineapple paired with the tanginess of the sauce is a flavor combination that everyone should experience at least once, if not 1,000 times more. Pineapple on pizza is one of the few things in life that I genuinely and thoroughly enjoy. Please. Please just do this for me. No, do this for yourself. So 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Abso-goddamn-lutely. We made a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyway as we eat. I take a bite out of the pineapple pizza, and hey, it's actually not that bad. I can't believe I spent so much of my life beating this sort of pizza to all of my friends. Maybe I should give pineapple pizza a shot one day. No! Why did we fall for it? No! Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We'll just blame eating that pizza on being drunk. We hear noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. I'm so tired, but I love my daughter and I should go home to make sure that she's alright. I should go home and make sure Amanda's okay. I'm gonna go with this one. My dad's stamina is waning, but I'm game for more. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or be seen. Shh! Don't shush me so loud. Shh! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we actually just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie. We look into the audience and surprised to find it's almost completely empty, save for a row of few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of the movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. The young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down! Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you! It's me, your neighbor! Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. Turn back to Robert. He kiss anyone yet? Turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who for some reason he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had... But I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Ooh, love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful! No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make that film happen, and you're gonna sit here and appreciate them. Okay. I respect that. I respect that, though. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good, wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering. Fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stay in the alleyway blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee! My orthopedist is gonna be pissed! Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh. Well, I don't have any cash for me right now, and, like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you. That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with a really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What a classist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1964? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel that the media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! It died between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Fuck my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
What hurts, my friend?
Ooh, he's getting angry. Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up in a boxer stance. Queensbury rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, no fish hooks, jay grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turn slide. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensbury. We're just gonna go. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensbury Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them, though, and they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensbury-sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies, to be honest. I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thank you for defending my honor. Thanks for the dinner and the movie. Thanks for the adventure. Thanks for the adventure. Adventure's all I got, buddy. He liked it! Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back when we finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang out again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Hooray! What are we getting?
You're a straight shooter. I like that.
Alright. I mean, it's not a B. Or worse. I respect his appreciation for movies, though. For sure. Knife Dad.
You've got Dad.
He's a knife dad? Okay. So, we have one more dad, which is Brian. I'm probably not gonna like him. He is always trying to show up and be the best dad. But let's try. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do it to it. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Amanda and Daisy get along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. Wait a couple minutes till a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on screen. It's Brian! Let's see what he has to say. Hey man, always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a friendly little competition. Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place. We'll be there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice. I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo, let's do this. You ready for this? Yeah. Arr, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed. I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh. Yeah. Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy. Scurvy? Avasti, I don't see pirates, only angles. There's no time for jokes. Avasti! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon? Come on, Dad, you told me that this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is Dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf. It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun when we beat them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. Looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for a mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh. Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Dad.
Amanda gives Daisy a look.
Oh.
I mean, aye aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Oh, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? I know when to hold them. Depends on what's on the table. Do I get you if I win? Depends on what's on the table. What are you willing to part with? About the loser buys drinks tonight. Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Oh, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. What I said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. Looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Oh no! Oh yeah! No!
Dead men sink no pots.
Yeah! I play so much golf with Tyler sometimes. Watch me now. Work, work. Ah, fudge. I played so much golf with friends, I should be pro. No! Damn it. That was off.
Dead men sink no pots.
No, I did not think that through.
You've lost your ball.
I mean, I didn't beat him probably, but I did pretty good, I think. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right, it is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Ooh, are we winning? Dad, please, Amanda, please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep the streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops.
Yeah.
I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. I mean, she tried. Oh, fuck, there's more.
To the brow.
Woo! Where's the hole? Ooh! Yeah!
Full of ball.
All of my golf with friends is paying the heck off. Just kidding, no it's not.
Dead men sink no putts.
Yeah!
A hole full of ball.
I don't like it. I'm just gonna wing it and pray for the best. That was not the best.
You've lost your ball.
Oh, it's a skull!
No?
Dead men sink
Alright.
no putts.
Oh, crap-a-doodle. Nope. Holy shit, I made it!
Hole full of ball.
Oh, I'm doomed now. I don't even know where the hole was. I hope I won. I tried to maintain an air of professionalism, but because there are children present, but a confetti cannon are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Ash. Bested you on the field of battle. Mini golf is no joke. Mini golf is beneath me. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, he liked that. You. And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other. Electricity shooting between us. Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time?
Yo ho ho, I did!
We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Ash, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourself too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Man and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Ryan and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed-out pineapples. He sets them on fire, we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. Take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand-cut everything with scissors. Yo, no joke. Fun fact, back where I used to live, there is someone that does that. They hand-cut their lawn with scissors. We have seen it. And he does it barefoot. We don't judge him, we just assume he's in touch with nature. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're gonna have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover. Deck Edition is on. That's a dad show. Love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV, who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they can renovate those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I just want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? I have terrible news for you, Ash. No. No, not them too! That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. Actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we lived in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, I kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father, and then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must have eat him. I do have that patio furniture I haven't put together. Still sitting in the garage. Okay, maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell one of your classic jokes, ask about his daughter, stare down unblinking. He's very prideful, so I'm gonna ask about his daughter. So Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See? We can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Ask about his dog, complain about kids these days, compliment his beard. I'm gonna ask about his dog because I like this dog. So you have a dog? Sure do. Can't quite remember what he looks like. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone? Brian laughs. Ash, if you wanted to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods, then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. What a good boy. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian and I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. Really? Everything in here is fake. The palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost got something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep. Went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days catching fish, drinking beer. You know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could just sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh, man, it's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed early, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too, then all of a sudden it just starts running. So I jump on the rail before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out and get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. Biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. You know what happens next? What happens next? Damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. Wake up the next morning on the deck. Fish gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm amazing. I'm the best. No one can outfish me. I'm amazing. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. Bring some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Ash good at catching fish Linsky for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time, this is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian. I like that one. And also, for catching more fish than Brian. You're krilling me with these puns, Ash. Mull it over. You'll come around to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Yeah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious? Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. Really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know, I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you. You wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold, I'm in. Alright, I'm Bush. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Okay, let's see how we did. I feel like I did pretty good.
You sure know how to make a dad blush.
Yeah, I got an S rank! I'm so proud! Ooh. I shockingly liked him, even though he was being very competitive with me. Aw, he's a soft boy! Okay, that's where I have to end this. Next time, I will choose my dad. We'll go. Maybe I'll try and go through and do each path, but I heard there's good endings and bad endings for each dad. So I might just go with one dad and then maybe do it all over again in like a live stream or something. I don't know yet. But Will also wants to play it, and I think when he comes home I can convince him to give it a play, and I'll record, and him and I can both sit here and we can talk about the game and stuff. I don't know, or maybe he'll sit here and live stream with me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or drop a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe. I make new content every single day, and you don't want to miss it. I'll see you in the next one.